It's Friday. Long weekend is around the corner. Hope you all have a lot of fun this weekend. Let's see what's going on. So, this is actually interesting. Silver and gold been going down a lot. Um, so interesting. Maybe they get a bounce. I saw some big calls coming in yesterday. Anyhow, let's start with ES. So everything was a little bit very bullish pre-market until the PCE report came in. And right now we are down 67, 68, so 10 points lower than, and futures are flat. So it went down and right now it's recovering in general direction right now. 5 and 15 is down, 15 and 30 and 1 hour curve down, but it can get diverted if you get a jump up soon. In general, 4 hour bullish, golden cross MACD. Um, Daily bullish, we got the blue bar, light blue bar on the daily, and weekly until it's not dead cross, we're still in the bull market. So yeah, NQ 15 is dead cross, 30 we got a dark blue bar. If we get a MACD dead cross at the market at the open, like if it drops at open, then it's possible same like yesterday have some more profit locking. And then because yesterday what happened was everything jumped up huge, and then when market opened, everybody locked profit. So everybody locked profit or sell, it dropped, it got supported, then it went higher. So same thing is possible today, but we'll see. It's Friday, and I will show you some tricks, what can you be done. um 4 hour, one daily, weekly is just still super bullish on the NQ. Target is still this 14,000, 156.47. So yeah, let's see what else. Dow Jones is still bearish there. We need to get a MACD golden cross, then we can talk about their components running up. Um, RUT is still bearish on the weekly, nothing exciting. TNX, bigger issue that I mentioned yesterday in the tweet, still rising up. It's possible to get to 38.75 soon and goes higher, 40 coming there. TLT is the reverse of it, so it's 10-year bond, and this one already is under 100. Um, if it goes lower, we're looking at 98.91, and most likely 98.91 is possible to come by next week. It looks very bearish on daily and weekly. With DXY, big jump after PCE, and this DXY is just no joke. It came down actually before the PCE report comes in, and then it recovers. So 4 hours dead cross, which is a good sign. It's very bullish on daily and weekly, but right now you can see on this run up that it had last few days, the 4 hours dead cross. So it's showing it's getting weaker. And if DXY pulls back, text can run up. Simple. So let's see if that's gonna happen today. Weeks still red. Weekly and daily bullish toward up. 4 hours curving down, and pre-market 1 hour 30 minutes is downward. 1812 is the key level. Watch 1812. If you go below 1812, market can get squeezy and get crazy green today. Otherwise, if it stays there, it can be a choppy day. If it goes above 2037, God bless the market. BTC, anything exciting? Nothing exciting there. Mixed signal. Apple. Apple yesterday was very interesting. Um, so it jumped at open, it pulled back like some same like other names. Then midday got a jump up, and end of the day it just got some volatility there. But what's interesting is the 4 hours golden cross, and that's really interesting. It's very bullish. It's still on the on the daily, and the 4 hour daily. I'm sorry, on the weekly, and then the weekly on the daily we got a statistic fast golden cross, but we need this bottom line curve up too. If that happens, and then 175 is the next target. 175.82 passes that one, and 176 is the high of this season. We can get all-time high, but be careful about Apple, because Apple, what happened last earning is their revenue overall. They're making a lot of money. They're making tons of money, but the growth, the pace of it, the speed of it is slowing down. So if one time they get a bad earning, it's gonna be a big drop there. But until then, it's high chance it hits an all-time high this season. Amazon was very bullish 2 days ago into the close, and yesterday even because Nvidia jumped up, but then as soon as it opens, it just dropped and got showed weakness. So keep in mind that one. 4 hour, we got some yellow bar again. In general, it's still bullish on the daily and weekly. We got some mixed signal indicators here. We got TTM dark light blue bar, but the MACD is curving down. So there's a mixed signal. 16 to 61 is key level always to watch for jump up to the higher level. And 1479 has been a major support last few days. That's about that. I mean, 15 and 30 pre-market is up. 1 hour is golden cross, so that's a good sign. 1661 and 11661, that's the key level you want to watch. If the 5 minutes jumps at open, if it jumps at open, 5 minutes golden cross passes 11661, it can possibly go 117, 117.7, and 118.38. My target is still for next week is 121. I need to get a 4 hour golden cross, then 121 can come. Nvidia craziness continues. It's opening the same level as it closed yesterday, and that's not a good sign for a name that had a huge jump the day before. Why? Because when a name jumps 20%, like 20-30%, a big jump, the algos keep the premium very high. And then why? Because they're expecting what if the next day jumps up another 5 or 10% or another 20% at open, before opens. So they keep the premium high. But right now it's opening the same level. So expect premium crush on both sides, puts and calls. And as soon as it opens the first 30 minutes, if it's gonna stay the same range, it's still gonna get crushed more. So 1 hour dead crossed yesterday before close, like around 2 p.m. And right now it's downward. 30 minutes still downward. You want to see a 30 minutes MACD golden cross first, then 1 hour, then we can jump up higher. If the 4 hour MACD dead crosses, then we can go lower again. We can go past the 367 level and go to maybe 350. It's gonna be a little bit tricky in the long run. Nvidia, I'm bullish, there's no doubt. But as I mentioned, anything can go like this up, or right now is like it was like this, and then it gapped up crazy like that. So it can come down like that a little bit and then go up again, or can come down a little bit, consolidate, go up and down, then go up. So anything is possible. Um, for now we have to follow the indicators. Just let you know the premiums are too high, so expect premium killing until we see solid direction, solid move in the candles. Like yesterday, we got one solid bounce here, one solid bounce up here, and then we had a 30 minutes dead cross, I think. No, it was a wait 1 second, I want to show you guys. Yeah, when once the 1 hour dead cross at around 2 p.m. What time was it? Yeah, 2 p.m. when it dead cross, it was the weakness that is gonna go down. Doesn't matter if it jumps up into the close went down, but still premiums, because our premiums are too high. They're high because they're expecting bigger move. A smaller move like 5 points is not gonna make premium. It's not gonna make options move too much. So anyhow, trading any name after the earning, it's very complicated. It needs a lot of experience, and a lot of time people can lose money. They think they can make money, but a lot of time they lose money. Anyhow, next one, Baba. The Baba is interesting. PDD had a good earning, jump up huge, and right now it's following up a little bit. It did jump up, but now it's fading. That shows the weakness that even a good earning of Chinese name, it didn't help it. 4 hour, we're getting a yellow bar, so pay attention at the open. If it gets a jump up and the 4 hour MACD golden crosses, maybe we'll start going up. 181.9 is the key level to watch. Breaks that one, we're back on track to go higher to the 83 and 85.76. Bidu, nice 3 points almost higher because of PDD. This shows this, so you see that name jumped too, but it faded. Shows his weakness. This name jumped and is holding, so it shows this strength. 4 hour MACD's golden cross, that's awesome. 122. 122 is a key level. Let me write down this, so you have to post it. So 122.09 is a key level to watch. Actually, yesterday, the high pre-market, the high was like almost 120.95. So right now it's opening above it. If it goes below 120.95, it can go back to 120 and 119 again. You want to watch the opening action. But if it breaks to 122.09, then it can run up to 123.93 and higher levels. For our MACD is about to golden cross, about to confirm, but it's all about the action. I mean, if it falls at open, it can get diverted down. If it jumps up, it can get confirmed, and we have a valid confirmation that we are running higher. Um, Netflix, it's establishing a range for now. It's bullish on the daily and weekly. 4 hour many times tries to golden cross and jump up, showing yellow bars, but it jumps, it fades, it jumps, it fades. It's most likely establishing a range right now. Establishing a range between 357 and 362. Once it breaks 362, every time it breaks it, it goes close to 367, same like yesterday. But you can see here, it broke 362, boom, 367 came, like almost to the penny. And then, but it faded again. So it needs to break 367 to have a monster run up. And be the right 357 breaks down, we can go back to 354. These are the range you want to watch there. Meta is still very bullish on daily and weekly, but not crazy accelerated. For example, right now, daily, you see the MACD how is like almost flat, but it's toward up. Once this MACD curves up, so let me show you guys this one here. Do, 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 do. So the MACD is like this right now, okay? But if it gets very bullish, then the MACD becomes like that, then it can get accelerated up, okay? So it's all about the angle. The angle comes up, it can run up. So anyhow, the daily is still bullish until it's not dead cross. It has chance to run up higher. Every time it dipped down, it goes high. Yesterday even you see it had a big drop. It had dropped. It was showing very bearish. I was about to get bearish on it and say maybe 247 comes, but then I was like looking at the longer time frame. I was like, no, this is still bullish on the long time frame. So you want to pay attention when a name is very bullish on the long time frame. Intraday fall at the open fall, it's an opportunity that maybe it gives a bounce back. And you want to pay attention to the 15 and 30 MACD golden cross. So you see here 15 MACD first, of course, first 5 MACD golden cross, and then 15 follows, then 30 follows, and boom, it went to the next level, 155.65. So anyhow, Meta, it has the chance again, same like all last few days. It is a possible that open drops at open, then runs up higher. But if it jumps at the open and goes higher, now we're looking at 255 is 65 is the high of yesterday, 255.62 actually. Breaks that one, we're looking at 258.76 to come next. Above that, next target 267, 275, and 282 is a longer term target. Tesla, 4 hour bearish still, red bars pointing down. Yesterday was very, very interesting actually. It drived at open and it went big down, and then it jumped up. So the same like Meta, 15 and 30 and stuff. And but what was interesting here at this time at 2 o'clock was a big put order that came in and made it drop like constantly for like a longer period of time, but it recovered again. So I mean, it's you have to watch the actions at open. In order to be bullish, you want to have 15-30 MACD golden cross. Once you have that validation, you can have run a higher run up. 15 is already downward, but 30 is mixed signal. It's not visible what's going on. In general, Tesla is getting a little bit mixed signal. Probably 177 is a big support. It's gonna hold there because it was a big resistance before, but at the same time around 190 is gonna be a new big resistance. So 189, 177, that's the new range that is gonna go up and down unless it breaks it, and 190, then it can have a bigger move. Yeah. So Microsoft. Very nice run up yesterday. Actually, was very interesting. Another one that it dropped, but then it jumped up higher and when made an even new year high. And pre-market right now, 15:30 is downward. 1 hour is dead cross. It's still bullish on the 4 hour daily. Almost got a golden cross yesterday on the MACD. until you don't see a dark blue bar on the TTM squeeze on Microsoft, this can continue going higher. Most likely, maybe by in two, if maximum by in 2 3 weeks, should have an all-time high. Again, 223.26 breaks. We're looking at 327, 329.41, and 331.41. These are the major level. 331 should come. Maybe it's possible to come. If not today, by next week. If it runs up higher, next longer target 338, 348 to come. Next one, Google. Google. Let's see, Google. So Google 4 hour, we're getting yellow bar and then TTM squeezes on the rise, but we don't have a golden cross MACD. So that's a mixed signal. Pre-market 15 is dead cross, 30 is curve down. Again, pay attention to the levels and the opening action. Breaks below 123.4, it can go retest 122, 121. Breaks above 124.28, and then breaks the high of pre-market, which is 124.50. Then we're looking at 125 and 127.16 to come. It's still very bullish on weekly and daily, and it has higher chance to go higher in general. AMD monster crazy. It's actually interesting that it's gapping up, because other not so many names are gapping up, and futures are flat green right now. And you can see here, let me show you ES actually. ES right now, you can see here is recovering, so 15 is diverting up and getting actually bullish again. So you see here the 5 is about to golden, 5 golden crosses, then we can run up higher. So where were we? AMD 123, actually even before the PC was hot. Not sure if you got an upgrade or something, but it's more bullish than other names in terms of price action. Indicator wise is mixed signal, like 5 is like flat, 1530 is no signal of acceleration or drop or anything, it's just flat. You see here is everything is flat, but so at this situation you want to pay attention to the price action. Very bullish on the daily, weekly, and 4 hour, and then what you want to see is 123.37 or 123.4. Breaks that one, it can run up fast to 123, and I will get those levels for the members. If you like, you can always use chartwiser.com, it gives more details, levels there. Boeing, Boeing was interesting. The 4 hour yesterday gave yellow bar and before close. So right now 4 hour MACD is curving up. If we do get a MACD golden cross, and daily is downward, but the 4 hour is showing a sign of bullish. And you can see here stochastic fast is already golden cross. So there is some indication that maybe 203, 205 is going to get retested. Pre-market right now a little bit higher, 1 point higher almost. Need to break 201 to run up to 203. If 203.11 passes, 205, and if it gets crazy, 208.57. SPY key level to watch is 415.93. We got a recovery of PCE, so that's a good sign. 15 is up, 31 hour, 4 hours upward, and 415.93 passes. 417.61, 418.92 next target there. QQQ. Pre-market right now, I mean everything is bullish here on the TTM. 30 and 1 hour is upward. 1 hour we're getting a golden cross. 15 is flat, so 340 is above 340 already. The next target we're watching is 343 and 345. What else we got here? AVGO monster craziness there. Levels, I'll have to post it. I don't have it right now, I have to get them. The next major target is 777, but you can get it on chartwiser.com. Pre-market, this one is gap up, so it's strong and is new all-time high, and the sky is the limit. When the NIM goes all-time high, and it just goes for price discovery. I mean, if this goes to it's possible even to go to 800 next week, who knows. It's just so crazy right now on the 4 hour, daily, and weekly. Just look at this angle accelerating up. So 4 hour dead golden cross yesterday, and until you don't see a dark blue bar, or until you don't see hourly dead cross, it still can go higher. But again, it's all about opening action. Pay attention. If it's 15 and 30 MACD dead cross and curve down and come toward down, then it can come back and test lower levels. So as always, opening actions is the most important one. XLE nothing. AMDB Nothing 4 hour is dead crossing there. It jumped. It was interesting actually. Snow came in, dropped, then it went higher. So it's interesting what's going on with the MDB. LRCX going for higher levels. 607 is the key level. Passes that one. Next major levels are 615 and 626. Pre-market 4 hour. We got a golden cross confirmation, and this one is not too far from all-time high. It's possible to get there. A lot of names, a lot of semis are heading to all-time high. So it is what it is. AI is the boom. What else you got? Let's wrap it up. SMCI. Um, 212, 217. Pre-market right now is a little bit weakness, but this one in general is parabolic. 217. Then the next target, if it gets crazy again, I mean this name is just keeps going higher. 262, 300. The next target. This one is just parabolic, and the sky is the limit. TSM. That one, keep an eye on it, showing a little bit weakness pre-market, but if it jumps up at the open and 15 and 30 gives a golden cross MACD, we're looking at 104.82 to come. And then what else? Now was crazy yesterday too. Pre-market right now 15 and 30 is downward. I need to get a golden cross there to run up higher. 539.8 was the high of yesterday. Breaks that one. 542, 551, 561. The Adobe 1 hour we got in dark blue bar, and it's hovering around 394. If it jumps up at open, it's possible to chance to hit 400, but nothing bullish on 15 and 30, so be careful about that. But it was very bullish yesterday. Costco, this one is gonna be tricky. I remember every time it has earning, it's just gonna have a monster move. So it's possible to go down, then go higher. It's possible to jump up and go lower. Anything is possible, but for sure it's gonna be volatile and big moves. So pay attention to the levels, and use them in your advantage. Snow, very weak there. Nothing exciting. Ulta, gap down, big time. Not sure why. Just didn't have a good earning. What can we do? But yeah, that one is downward. What else we got? That's pretty much it. PDD, monster. 69.56 is the next level. Breaks that one. We're looking at 73.74. Marvel, another name. MRVL, another name. That big jump up there. W Day, W Day. That one is jumping up too, and I think it's a new high. Okay, yeah, it's a new high for the season. So 206. This one pre-market doesn't show anything very bullish. No, it doesn't show that it's gonna have crazy strength to go higher. So that's very important. That's pretty much it. I like Bidu today. We'll see. 4 hour golden cross. Any symbol, anything? Let me just check. Anything else you guys wanted? All right. Best of luck. Friday. Happy Friday, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.